You're watching the International Slam series. Now, back to the show.
Okay, so we fly from Texas back to London for our next artist. I first connected with Miles in August of this year through our mutual friend, the spectacular woman, Emma Starr, who is in the audience. Sending lots of love to Emma. Miles has been writing poetry since the age of about 14, but only started sharing his poems and his gift at open mic nights in the last 3 to 4 years. Miles shared with me that he finds poetry a wonderful way to process what he's feeling, and he's connected to lots of other people this year. Miles has a self-published book, his first poetry book, which we shared in the intermission. But for now, I'll stop talking and pass the mic over to Miles Raphael, who is sharing 2 poems that he's written. The first called Afraid and the second one, Believe.
Amazing. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun watching this. It's been a fantastic show so far. And it's just great to be able to join into it. Thank you again to Emma for connecting me with Lisa and having a chance to meet everyone. It's been an amazing night, and yeah, I'm glad I can contribute. My first poem is called Afraid. Why expect enlightenment from the faithful? I'm here because I'm flawed and not because I'm able. I said, why expect enlightenment from the faithful? I'm here because I'm flawed and not because I'm able. I started counting planes to kill my fears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume they made it home alive. I walk over grates and step close to high edges, elevating my heights so I might prepare myself to depart when the time arrives. You see, fear is how daily I die, and death is fear when given life, so I take it further. Started counting my family members to kill my fears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume they made it to the other side. They are otherwise not alive to advise. Mum, put down that bleach and disinfectant. No God would accept your petty affection. Dead bugs and bacteria, they pay no mind. A cloth of squash moths, mouse droppings and dog's hair, no panacea. The dead they cannot revive. I said the dead they cannot revive, so stop. Just stop. So why expect enlightenment from the faithful? My body a temple, my God deep inside. Though I am God, I am not fine, and I see no contradiction in this line. I said, why expect enlightenment from the faithful? My body a temple, my God deep inside. Though I am God, I am not fine, and I see no contradiction in this line. I'm afraid. I have no problem saying it. Living and dying are equally terrifying. I see visions, apparitions, reflections from the other side. They flash by like an eyelash in my eye or a whisper caught on camera. Yet I cannot catch with fingers made of dust and flesh that thick like slice of plane makes when it dips. So I take it even further. I started counting my fears to kill my death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have been here before so many times, yet for all I fear and for all I die, this life wherever it nosedives is mine. I'm not okay. I am afraid, and that's fine. Thank you very much. That's the first poem. The next poem I'm going to do is called Believe. It's time to renew. Your contract is due, so sign the dotted line for your life to be withdrawn at a regular time. How about we rewind? It's time to be more kind. We should start this all again. Seasons are not our friend. Now, don't pretend this is the only way. Moving like melting ice is not how we play. I'm impatient of the ebb and flow. High and low tide all comes regularly in clockwork, change resides. Things happen for a reason. They are what they should be. Just keep plugging away, plug into life like a PlayStation to a TV. I'm done with that. I'm done with these games. The waiting game is a maze and I'm no rat, I have wings. I want to achieve many wonderful things. I want to be in a world that reflects externally the beauty within. Truth and good vibes, no evil eye or bad mind, no more of this reckless wasting of time. I'll leave the seasons to cycle because I prefer to run. I'm not waiting for the flow, I'll ride it and soar above. Impatience is a virtue, it roars hot like a kind of love. Passionate is its fury, hungry is it touch as it reciprocates, it can't have enough. Rough and wild is ingrained, hardwired, I'm tired of counting my blessings. Fed up of settling for good enough. Great is the aim, glory is the game. If life is a race, I'm sprinting till my heart escapes, till it bursts forth from its cage. privilege to be out in the world, no need for a hearse. The body can return to the earth. My heart burning, bursting, driving wild, no longer inert, beating like a drum, not ticking like a clock, setting the rhythm for all else to be driven. Today I have arisen with eyes, blood red from working till late, fingers shaking from typing till they quake, mind so stretched that indecision is heresy to my religion. All it can do is grow from low to high tide, spreading outwards like oxygen, ready to ignite any open source of light. No more will I pay my debt for being born outside the 1%. Faith comes now, so does the satisfaction. This is normal to me now. There will be no reaction. All is ready and right now. Forecasts cannot predict the adulation. I'm bigger than that. You're bigger than that. We're all bigger than these fragile bodies, this tiny country, these little cities and national anthems. Come now. Stop taking part and take parts. Keep the good and discard the bad. It's mad to keep acting as though this is forever, that we have to be swept. I am an ocean. I'm not concerned by rivers. I'm the universe. Call me earthling. That is such rudeness. Let's rise to the top. Even the bottom is someone else's ceiling. We're there already. I'm tired of believing heaven can't be found on this earth. Death itself cannot devalue our worth. There is no value offered for this contract that would convince me to renew. There is no renew, renege, roll back, stalemate. There is only now. We don't look back. We don't look down. My head is bare. I do not need your crown. That's my second poem done. Thank you all very much for listening. I'm grateful for everyone for sharing my poetry book in the middle. If you liked what you heard, some of it's going to be slightly different because it's written rather than for sort of performance purposes, but the themes, the tones, the style will be very similar. So thank you all very much for your time. I'm going to go back to enjoying the show because the first half was fantastic, and I'm sure the next second half will be just as amazing. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Miles. That was amazing. I'm looking at some of the comments right now in the Zoom chat, and everybody's quoting you. Everybody's quoting you. Like that's when you know you've made it. That's when you know like you've made an impact on people with your words and how you present that. So thank you for bringing that to us. Thank you for just being here, and amazing, just an amazing job overall.